uzuma namhlanje ayijikayo eMorocco eyothengisa idaba ngenxa yokuthi mhlambi khona into ayifunayo ejika and all of that ndizawucacisela apha ukuthi uMandela zanga trainwe eMorocco watrainwe eAlgeria lento uzuma xa kapha eyozicengezela for whatever he wants and selling out. He changes our revolution and our solidarity into something else. Lo mntu bingumongameli we-ANC lo wenza izimanga akana 10 years emkile ku-ANC akathengisi huwa. If you come to think that this is the man who was at the helm of the ANC, you know, comrades, siyabanyula abantu singabazi. Ilento kuti you get elected through the eyes of your peers. Samonyulu Zuma thina singamazi. Sixelelwa ngaye kodwa samonyulu kuthiwa mlumkeni lo muntu. Sixelelwa zintanga zakhe. Ngoba thina simazi. Sasimonyula nje ngoba yelo tata yayi masiya. But asimazi zange sazabalaza naye. Intanga zakhe zamkhanye. Kuyafana nani ninokhanyelo andile. Nithi yo. Hayi umbanja noko madoda. Uzabe khanyelwa ngabantu abamaziyo. Uzawuthi naye nenye imini nikhanyela umdu. Uzabe khanyela ngabantu abamaziyo athi nandikhanyela madoda bendinani nje. But you why? Kwinto ngawe nje qha esingayiqondiyo. Asihambi nawe. Tina asamamela, we didn't listen to his peers. Samonyulu. Namhlanje andithethi into zantsuku zakudala. This week he wiped all what we fought for, and we said the last colony in Africa is Western Sahara. Uzuma wafika woyichumza wafaka itayi wapolish isihlangu wahlala eMorocco. Wathi into yase Western Sahara inchumani wayikhumsha that ye lo tata uthi wayirevolutionary takabizwa apha inkunzi malanga ehamba yonke indawo kuthiwa ngiphopho kuthiwa ngiphopho hayi idabi ulibambile emadoda umuntu okhokela le country for more than 20 years. Yathi Youth League isithi umhlaba ezandleni zabantu eDurban wababiza ku-DC. Bathi economic freedom, bathi i-Reserve Bank must be nationalized, wababiza ku-DC. Wacreate i-charges zobagxotha kwi-ANC. What no, they broke the policy because they fought i-BDP. I-BDP is the longest ally of the ANC. Dimbone namhlanje ukuthi no man lo muntu betha ngepattern eyi-1. Waxoka ngala policy ebeyidefine i-ANC engekhoyo. Andali i-BDP is a political party but azange yaba yi-ally ye-ANC. eBotswana. Waqala waxoka pha. What justify ukugxotha Youth League. Wagxotha wenza into ezininzi ugxotha abantu. Wathi uPravin Gordhan kukho ireport enkulu kakubi ngayo. Uyamsusa ireport engekho engazange yabakhona. Yathi ngomvulo wa-appointa uminister we-weekend special. Ukhona pha eParliament ucacisa i-economy angayaziyo ndimjongile everyday. U-weekend special pha eParliament abantu bakaZuma. Wam-appointa ngomvulo wayitshintsha. La chap ya-appointwa ngolosihlanu uZuma ebenxiba isuti ebeige. ekhakhi wam-appointa ngomvulo wamtshintsha. Namhlanje, in less than 10 years, he redefines solidarity of South Africa and the African National Congress solidarity with the people of Western Sahara. He sells them at an altar. Namhlanje kuthiwa nguphopho lo inkunzi malanga funeka simlandele because he's fighting for something right in the ANC. Ndizayiphinda loo nto. Ndinibonise ke into yolandela abantu ningalandeli ANC. Less than 10 years. Akana 10 years emkini. Uthi xa kathetha yena akamkanga ku-ANC. But umkile wamkadala. So you can. You know uGaddafi xa kazawufa pha. uZuma ngupresident. Baya ku-United Nations kuyadebate apha ku-Security Council. I-America iyafika pha. Ifaka i-resolution pha ithi with all means necessary. Means necessary, it means military and everything. uZuma wayivuma loo nto. Engupresident. Wagingqizwa uGaddafi yamlanda iNATO bambulala. Daylight. Umntu oyayesupporta idabi lethu apha eSouth Africa kunani uba simnike i-political asylum. Mhlawumbi sithi emfondini iphume libhiya iza apha and strike a balance bayeke aba bantu baqhubi. But savumelana ne-resolution ebisponsora yi-United Nations in the Security Council. I-South Africa ilapha khokhelwa ngulotata. So xa sithetha ngezo zinto siqala sibone ngoku we were blindsided here. Yes, we were blindsided in the process. To this end, comrades, a political education foundational course will teach us to look at the ANC, its principles, and what it stands for, not individuals. Therefore, as we make strides towards the realization of the National Democratic Society envisioned in the strategy and tactics, we must be mindful that this can only be achieved if we have capable leaders at all levels of the organization that can advance the very objectives of the National Democratic Revolution. Ningayinqameli lento yesikhokhelo. It is true that Nelson Mandela was in Morocco in 1962, but was never trained by the Moroccan government. He was there as a guest of the FNL of Algeria in their camps in Morocco as they were fighting for their own national liberation. Just like the Western Sahara today has camps in Algeria fighting against the government of Morocco for their political freedom. It was the FNL of Algeria that caused Mandela to appreciate the importance of military struggle, and not Morocco. This was the same year when Algeria attained its independence from France, with 900,000 European Algerian Pidinois fleeing the country upon their defeat. Nelson Mandela received military training in Algeria. In 1962, he went to Algeria, where he received training from the Algerian National Liberation Front, FLN, in Morocco. He specifically learned about military strategies and techniques to fight against apartheid. Mandela later credited his time with the FLN for shaping his understanding of liberation struggles and preparing him for armed resistance. On the matter of Western Sahara, we are encouraged by the principled stance articulated by the then President of South Africa in August 2004, President Thabo Mbeki. You must listen carefully. When he unequivocally said in addressing His Majesty King Mohammed of the Kingdom of Morocco in Rabat, I quote, "And yet, as with question of Palestine, the issue of Western Sahara ineluctably includes matters of territory and sovereignty over this territory. To insist that this should not be an inherent part of any solution is to argue that no just solution should be sought. Recent developments arising from the decisions of your government, making it impossible for us to continue to hope that our recognition of SADC is a material factor in favor of what the Security Council described as a just, lasting, and mutually acceptable political solution which will provide for the self-determination of the people of Western Sahara," close quote. In this instance, President Mbeki was pleading a case to the King of Morocco to abide by the international obligations for the self-determination of the people of Western Sahara, putting faith in the then recently adopted UN resolution on the Western Sahara. And we further quote him in the same address, I quote, "In its resolution 1541, 2004, the Security Council decided to extend the mandate of the United Nations mission for the referendum in Western Sahara, MINUSAR, until 31 October 2004. It will be a matter of great joy to us if the breathing space this extension provides could be used finally to conclude the protracted negotiations concerning Western Sahara, in keeping with earlier international decisions that gave all of us hope that a just peace was possible," close quote. Comrades, this was articulated by Thabo Mbeki as the president of the country then, defending the right to self-determination of the people of Western Sahara. And today, for the people to be told that Nelson Mandela was trained by Morocco, it's abomination. It's a total fabrication for self-interest of an individual. An individual who defended this policy when he was president of this country and president of the ANC. Comrades, as the ANC, we defend Western Sahara. We support Resolution 1541 of 2004 as adopted by the United Nations for the self-determination of the people of Western Sahara. And we will never be swayed by reactionaries of modern day in terms of the positions that we've got to adopt on this matter. Neither money or anything else will sway us from this particular commitment.